India's massive economy is fueled by talent and innovation, no doubt. But honestly, underneath all that progress, corruption keeps pulling us back. How did we get here? And more importantly, what can we do about it?
Why should I care though? My life's going fine. Everybody's corrupt anyway. Who are we even fighting?
Let me break it down. Namaste. Welcome to Being Aparichit. Here, we dig into what's hiding behind the stuff that seems ordinary. Corruption isn't something new. Since ancient times, from kings to government officials, people have abused power to help themselves. Sometimes it's small, like slipping cash to a local cop. Sometimes it's huge, like nationwide scams. Ever paid off a government worker to get your paperwork done faster? Jumped the queue with a little extra money? Tried bribing a traffic cop instead of paying the fine? It's fast, but yeah, that's corruption. And it's not always out in the open. Sometimes it's built right into policies.
Wait, just get to the problems that actually hit us right now.
All right, let's talk fuel. India made E20 petrol mandatory, 20% ethanol mixed in petrol. Where's the citizen's choice? Why can't folks pick between regular petrol, E10, or E20? Car makers won't take responsibility if E20 wrecks your engine and your vehicle isn't built for it.
Doesn't switching to ethanol help reduce oil imports, add income for farmers and grain growers, and cut pollution?
That's just the surface. To hit these ethanol targets, India's making loads of ethanol from sugarcane and food grains like rice. Critics say this grain could have been used for food welfare programs to help poor families. Making ethanol also takes tons of water, a problem when many districts already struggle with groundwater. And even with all the reduce imports talk, India's just ended up buying more ethanol from other countries. So, are we really becoming self-reliant, or just swapping one dependency for another?
But surely regular people are saving money thanks to this change, right?
Here's the weird part. Petrol prices barely budge. Ordinary folks still feel the pinch, while the perks melt away into government ledgers and corporate hands. Remember those promises about cheaper fuel? Did that happen? Instead, people with older cars get stuck with lower mileage and potential engine trouble. It's not just fuel. Look at jobs. Sometimes an exam paper leaks before the test. It invalidates the whole process, steals away opportunities from honest candidates, and wrecks their futures. Road projects? A project costs 10 crore rupees, but corrupt officials want a cut. Contractors use cheaper materials. Workers are barely paid and often lack the skill for quality work. Drainage and proper lighting get skipped. The road falls apart after just a few months, and then the whole corrupt cycle starts over with repair projects.
This is everywhere though. People who don't make enough can't educate their kids. Shouldn't I just ignore all this? My kids go to top schools, travel by SUV, so education and bad roads aren't my headache.
So, here's what happened. When COVID hit, the government rolled out the
Petrol.
PM Cares Fund and called on folks, regular citizens, employees, and big companies to chip in. The response was massive. Within 2 years, the fund collected thousands of crores. Sure, they released some audit summaries and general details about where the money went, things like ventilators, oxygen plants, and vaccines. But the complete picture is still missing. We don't have the full donor list, a line-by-line account of spending, or a lot of the behind-the-scenes details. And the Right to Information Act doesn't get you that info either. Why did we need a brand new fund in the first place? The Prime Minister's National Relief Fund has been around since 1948 for exactly these kinds of emergencies. Now, consider electoral bonds. In 2017, political parties no longer had to reveal their donors. Companies could give any amount. SBI, India's largest bank, acted as a gatekeeper but wasn't allowed to say who donated to whom or how much. Want a government contract? Just buy an electoral bond, hand it over, and you get what you want. This went on for years until 2024 when the Supreme Court killed the entire setup.
Seriously? I just checked with my AI and it's all true. So what do we actually do now?
It's easy to blame the authorities, but honestly, aren't we part of the problem too? Most of us throw trash on the street, ignore the rules, or bribe officials to dodge penalties. Everyone's hustling in their own way.
Why can't we stop corruption then?
Usually, investigations are handled by the same corrupt folks. They cover for each other so no one really gets caught. It's not a broken system, it's a well-oiled machine meant to keep itself running, not to serve people. India has a history of protest, from the JP movement to recent cockroach janta parties' push against corruption. But protesting isn't enough. We need to learn how to manage things, not just halt them. And protests still happen, like Vote Chor Gadi Chode and resignation of Union Education Minister Dharmendra Pradhan due to alleged irregularities, leaks, and failures in major national examinations. A cry from people who think even the Election Commission is compromised. When folks lose faith in democracy's watchdogs, it chips away at the system. Democracy is about holding people accountable, every day, not just during big campaigns. If Mumbai, India's financial capital, with one of the richest municipal corporations on the planet, still can't offer pothole-free roads and decent city hospitals, what hope is there for the rest of India? Demand more from local authorities. Real change starts with each one of us every day.
Don't just learn how to stop the country, learn how to run it.
Here's what you should do. Never accept or offer a bribe. Always ask for official receipts. Report corruption when you spot it. Use helplines, RTI, and citizen groups. Vote for honest leaders and demand transparency everywhere. On a bigger note, Japan has recently suspended Indian mangoes. Chinese buyers have rejected Indian rice. Few Indian spice brands are facing restrictions in multiple countries. Meanwhile, in India, fake toothpaste and coffee factories have been busted in Delhi. Multiple cartons of fake cooking oil seized in Ayodhya. Fake diabetes drug pens seized in Haryana. 2,800 kilograms of chemical paneer seized in Meerut. So, what are you doing today to fight corruption? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this video made you think twice, hit like, share, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more.